Hello everyone, this is Sensei Starman and welcome back to Let's Play Fallout London. Well, off camera I sold all my excess gear and I just paid the vet 110 tickets to remove my radiation and patch me up. So that leaves us with nothing to do but do our final check-in on the lieutenant missions.
You beautiful bastard. You did it. Look at this score. I knew you'd come through. Gort may have doubted you, but I knew. I could tell you were the type of shit-kicking outlaw that could roll into town and take control of the situation. How was it? Did you throw anyone off the train? God, I wish I could have been there.
Hell override, just glad I made it out in one piece. The name's fairer, way fairer. I wanted the charisma to pull that one off. There's nothing romantic about it. I murders for people for junk food. It was definitely not as simple and straightforward as you said it would be. Let's go with bravado.
Sounds exhilarating. You'll have to spill the details over a vodka martini sometime. It must have been such a thrill. I can only imagine. Anyway, thanks a million for pulling this off. You have no idea how helpful these supplies will be. I'll be able to start up a makeshift hospital for our injured, assign someone to be a full-time chef, get people repairing clothing. This stuff's a complete game changer.
Yeah, well done, mate. No doubt these supplies will help us out for the time being. However, you didn't disrupt the supply line between the docks and Westminster like I asked. Another train full of supplies will leave Poplar Station tomorrow like nothing ever happened.
If disrupting the supply line was that important to you, why didn't you just come right out and say so from the beginning? What are you not telling us?
When I need you to know something, you'll know it. Until then, don't even think about questioning me or my motives. Besides, you should be thanking me. You got your shipment of toys to play with because I gave the bloody order. Seems to me like you've got a lot of work to do. Better get to it.
Yeah, well, fair play I suppose. There's a lot to do, and the sooner I get to it, the better off we'll be to execute whatever cryptic plan you're running. Thanks again, Wayfarer. Here, take this for your trouble. Patch yourself up.
Let's take a breather. See exactly where my wife's about to come back in a few days. I need some time to think.
Oh, and we're one good attack away from maybe... Oh, wait. No, we just leveled up.
Again and there'll be consequences.
Okay, fine, East. Anyway, now I can't help but wonder, would it have been better if we wound up blowing the train up? Even though that seemed like far from the easiest option. And you know what? We got time. Let's play What If.
Who's there?
So this way it is a bit more vital that we do take Robo Margot out. Alright, so we'll head on out, see if we hear a kaboom in the background. As I idly wonder, do I have anything in my inventory that will boost my charisma for 2 points? Because when I was reading the walkthrough that somebody wrote for this part, the whole thing with the 007 line there is that apparently you can get a 005 comic from Winston if you do the line. I'm not sure what bonus those give you, but hey, free comic is free comic. Yeah, I'm going to stick with what we did so far, though. I'm just curious what the, how this plays out if you blow the train up instead of getting the supplies and actually doing the helpful stuff. And I'm not sure why we couldn't just blow the train up after rerouting the supplies, but whatever. I'm still having fun. I'm making friends. I'm getting things done. And I'm not irradiated to heck like I was. And this time I think I'm also going to be a little snarky about this was not as easy as you said it was going to be.
It's a good day to get things done. We won't fall to the likes of the dogs, or anyone else. Bright and early, ain't we? We used to be something, but now?
Oi. Well done, mate. We could see the smoke from here and knew you'd done what you needed to do. I like a soldier who actually follows orders. Too many daft cunts want to be action heroes and get themselves killed. Not you, though. You're practical, like me. I like that.
Just doing my job.
That's what I like about you, Wayfarer. You're like a mute prostitute. Less talk, more action. It's a good quality in times like these. Anyway, Winston may not agree, but I think this was the best possible outcome.
You're right, I don't agree. The best possible outcome would be to have a big juicy steak and some bones beans right about now. But I suppose you knocking off the Syndicate supply line for a significant amount of time will do us a lot of good in the long run. So I tip my hat off to you for that. Wayfarer, well done.
Let's take a review.
Okay, so we don't get the stem packs,
I need some time to think.
and we don't get as much XP from the look of it. Well, I spoke too soon. We got the last bit of it there. Well, interesting path, but I'm glad that we did what we did. Oh, and sure, each installment of 005, it had it right there. Well, we've leveled up. Let's see, we can raise up Armorer, Pickpocket, Rifleman, Demolition Expert, Toughness, more gun mods could be useful. Science, start building Advanced. On the other hand, now that I have a laser rifle,
mind your P's and Q's, or you'll mind my bullets.
alright, well, let's find Sid, because it looks like we have another story to hear.
Hello, mate. Want to read my latest story?
Yeah, I'd love to.
Here it is. I've been sharing this around and lots of the folks here have liked it.
Once did hit on bank with mates. It was 5 of us, me, Jim, Bozo, Curtains, Maul. It was meant to be easy. Went in back, took hostage, broke a door, shot guards. Bozo was hit by guards, though. We had no time to help. We had to get to safe. Then Jim set off security system, got blasted by Turnet. Maul hacked the computer to stop the turret. It was just 3 of us left. Curtains tried to bang open safe with dynamite, but he fucked up by losing my head off. Me and Maul was looking at each other, not knowing what to do. Then one of the hostages got hold of Bozo's gun. She shot Maul right in the chest. I turned at her and she shot at me. She missed. She shot me again. She missed. She started to cry and dropped the gun. Then I shot her. I walked out all on my own. No loot, no mates, but I was safe. Great story and so long too must take a ton of effort. One way you can improve is to read out loud, then fix bits that sound wrong, but this is brilliant work, well done.
Thanks for the tip, mate. I'll try that out. It's hard work, this. But I'm enjoying it. It's like I've found a voice I've never had before. And it brings back other memories, too. Gives me more I want to write about. If I had it my way, you wouldn't dare show your face.
Hey! After all the free literary criticism I've given you... Yeah, that's one of the weirder random bits of dialogue that just shows up in this. Okay. Well, we're out of Vagabond missions for the moment, so right now we've got find the painting for Marjorie in the National Gallery, investigate the cute Thulu dolls, activate the Mariner beacons, and we also have explore the Monument Lab. Yeah, I don't know if that's going to bring anything up, but... Okay, well, the National Gallery is way over here off Trafalgar Square. You know, what the heck, we haven't gone exploring that part of the map yet. And I'm thinking... On the other hand, we could stand to cure our afflictions first, so maybe getting on with it with the Monument Lab might be the smart thing to do. Yeah, you know what, we'll go ahead and do the lab. And then after we are done with that, we can try and make our way to Trafalgar Square and check out the gallery. Oh yes, we have to step outside to fast travel.
Roundels, pistols.
And we'll hope that there isn't some messed up cyborg pigeon guarding the entrance. Every issue of Trinity Tattoos you collect adds a new unique facial tattoo, available in any facial reconstruction surgeon. It sounds like there's a firefight close by, but we don't have to get involved. Well, that seems gratuitous. A lot of turrets there. Investigate the noise? No, I think get the heck out of here. No good has ever come of investigating noises in a dark underground tunnel. And yeah, these turrets aren't hostile at the moment. How long do you think that's going to last? Probably best not to ask why there's a surgical tray in a bathroom stall. Red skeleton. Okay, so it's not something that ends with ing. Yeah, this is the one. Vexing part about hacking in this game. It is easy to just keep going. But you do have to do a lot of trial and error before you just click on it out of sheer luck. And I've never had any success trying to guess the actual answer based on how many letters are correct. Let's see, this one's been adequate for the HR department. We deliver on all subject requests. The scientists haven't once run out of street urchins or vagrants to experiment on. On the other hand, we've struggled to actually find new scientists. We have to resort to recruiting the more sane variety. The director managed to snatch up some scientists from other labs. They're not pleased about it. This place has a reputation even in angel circles. Their concerns are unfounded. The rules here relax as intended. It's a researcher's dream. Oh, that is just fan-bloody-tastic to hear after I'm going into a strangely abandoned lab. This is where they put the non-ethical mad scientists. Managed to collect a new batch of degenerates, scavengers. I think no one will miss them. They even had a child with them and a ghoul. The DNA engineers will be pleased. One of the new scientists is working on a new cloning technique. The director says it has potential. I've moved a security clone to his room. I wouldn't want the brain doctors to get a hold of him. The director's been displeased with me ever since those two subjects escaped. Like most humans, he is blind to reason. The value of the scientists is much greater than that of the subjects. And we have turret controls, so you can go choose your defense system. Diagnostics. 8 turrets linked. Offline, offline, offline. All clear, all clear, all clear. Yeah, I'm thinking let's not activate that until I have a pressing need to actually turn the turrets on. Moisturizer. You can feel an ancient power emanating from the doll, something you can't quite put your finger on. A silver locket and a monocle. More red skeletons. Let's see, a bunch of test tubes. And another terminal. Let's see, experiment 13A. First experiment on Project Theseus was a resounding failure. The subject died almost immediately after successfully removing the left arm and soldering the prosthetic. One subject entered cardiac arrest. I told Barry we need more lidocaine. The fact that we may have to keep them awake makes this so much more difficult. The second experiment somehow went even worse. We barely removed the subject's left arm when it happened. We can't even work out why they passed. They must have literally died of a shock. Okay, things are looking up for Barry and me. We managed to do all the limbs and even a couple of organs. Subject died after a dodgy incision on the left ventricle. To be fair, that was probably on us. There was no way the subject could have survived that. Ka-ching! We finally have the answer to an age-old question. When is a human no longer a human? You systematically replace every part of their body. That's when. The brain was tricky because you can't just replace the whole thing. That would be pointless. We had to do it bit by bit. I hope the director is happy with these results. Turns out the director wanted one final experiment. He asked if I could do it alone, and I said yes. First of all, for the record, Barry was a chump about it. I could tell he was really trying to stay alive for me. Annoyingly, he passed away during the brain stage, which is very unfortunate. The director is furious. Hopefully I won't be some other scientist's lab rat in a few days. So apparently, whoever kidnapped us and did stuff to us was doing experiments to make cyborgs. House cat with mole rat teeth. Alright, well that's another lab down. I'm going to go ahead and stop here. And next time, we will continue exploring the monument base. And probably figure out what the heck that growling noise was. But thank you all for watching. Please like and subscribe if you haven't already. Leave a comment if you are so inclined. And we'll continue the adventure from here next time. Take care until then.